Yo, we hit that gridiron and we do run. I said we do run. Yeah, we do run. I said we smash, we hit. Now you run. I said now you run. Yeah, now you run. We never slow down. Purple and gold now. Yeah, it's going down. Bring it on. Yeah, you better squad up. Go ahead, line them up. We getting fired up. Bring it on. Yo, give me some purple, yeah. Now put some gold in it. That NFC pedigree and it's no limit to the end zone with it.
Skull Minnesota Vikings as our outside linebacker / edge rusher, Luiji Vilain, the villain for the Minnesota Vikings. And when I got this news, I could finally breathe. Oh my God, I was so scared another team was going to pick him up after we released him. But he is on the Vikings practice squad, thanks to Papa Gary telling me that, giving me that information. Thank you, Papa Gary. And Luiji Vilain is an incredible player for the Minnesota Vikings, a preseason superstar for the past couple years now. And Luiji Vilain, overall, I think that a guy like Luiji Vilain can really help improve football teams. And honestly, I think Luiji Vilain could actually be a possible breakout superstar for the Minnesota Vikings. It's a clear possibility, and I think that it can really work out for us. And, I mean, the best part is he's a guy who's so versatile that you can utilize him in any and all aspects of your defensive. And he's not scared to drop back into coverage and play linebacker on the outside. You know, we saw him get a couple interceptions. And, you know, in the preseason game against the 49ers of last year and against the Broncos of last year, a week later, he's so versatile. He's so agile, so quick, so great at pass rushing, so quick and fast that week 6 against the Miami Dolphins, he looked hungry for some sacks. I know he most likely didn't record any pressures or sacks, but he looked hungry out there. He looked like he wanted to play. He looked like he wanted to ball. And in week 3 against the Cardinals of the preseason game of this year so far, he also played at his best and participated in a fumble on one of the Cardinals' no-name backup quarterbacks. Hey, one of the backup quarterbacks though was David Blau, formerly the Vikings, the one who we made look like Patrick Mahomes. How do you make David Bling Blang Blau look like Patrick Mahomes out there? Like, come on now. But David Blau has shown his inner skill thanks to us. But, you know, back to Luiji Vilain, he can definitely rush the pass, so he can drop back into coverage. He can do whatever you want him to do. You can do whatever you ask. And he's a guy that I'm so grateful we got. You know, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, he's so good at these UDFAs. Like, Kwesi, reveal your ways to us. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Another team could see that. But your way of getting UDFAs, acquiring them, bringing them to our team, and then them shining, I love that, and I'll always respect you for that, Kwesi, and I'll respect you in general. Even though Luiji Vilain doesn't really get the time of day often, which is not something that I like at all, because of how skilled he is. But I honestly think that anyone who's on the practice squad does have a possibility of working their way up, including Luiji Vilain, Tristan Jackson, guys like that, you know, offense and defense. So I'm overall excited for this guy, and I cannot wait. For that game where he's called up from the practice squad because of an injury. Obviously, I don't want anyone to get injured, but it will most likely happen to one of our outside linebackers or edge rushers. Luiji Vilain gets the call, goes out there, gets like 2 to 3 sacks, maybe even 5 if we're that lucky. Let's go. But until next time, Luiji Vilain, outside linebacker / edge rusher for the Vikings, is on the Vikings practice squad. So now I can finally breathe. And now that I can finally breathe safely, knowing that another team hasn't acquired him, I'm fine. But until next time, thanks for watching, guys. And it's been such a pleasure. Skull Vikings, Luiji Vilain, go out there and prove all the haters wrong. Skull to the bowl.
Yo, we hit that gridiron and we do run. I said we do run. Yeah, we do run. I said we smash, we hit. Now you run. I said now you run. Yeah, now you run. We never slow down. Purple and gold now. Yeah, it's going down. Bring it on. Yeah, you better Yeah, now put some gold